Extreme weather patterns making their presence felt this year, the latest being the United States, where a once-in-a-century storm has been wreaking havoc. The snow-battered city of Buffalo, New York, as it continues to recover from the monster storm. The death toll from the fierce winter storm that gripped much of the U.S. over Christmas rose to at least 61.
The county opened up their city, their towns and everything else in a matter of days. Here they opened up the city of Buffalo 1 week later, and it still ain't done right.
We've been plowing for about 5 days. It's been real hard. The storm was crazy, but now it's getting wet, so it's getting much heavier, which makes it harder to work.
In fact, Buffalo, ground zero of the deadly Christmas storm last week, received more than 4.5 feet of snow. But howling winds piled up drifts far higher across the region, burying hundreds of vehicles, including snowplows, ambulances and tow trucks. Some of those who died in the storm in New York were found frozen in cars, others in snowbanks, while some died in medical emergencies like cardiac arrest while shoveling snow. The fiercest blizzard to strike western New York in 45 years was part of a wider winter storm front and Arctic blasts that drove freezing temperatures as far south as the Mexican border for days.
How do we move on? We just have to take time and try to get the snow cleared away, you know? And thank God that we're alive. So many people are gone, you know? And you have to, they had emergency. They should just, you have to stay out the streets, you know? Yeah, just try to be careful. You need to be more careful. It's kind of hard to say because I know it's a lot of snow, you know? So I think they've done a pretty good job. You know, it could always be better and could be worse. But I think they've done a pretty good job.
In fact, these are images from the Denver metro area, where some parts received up to 17 inches, causing chaos and closures. The fast-moving storm caused several interstate highways to close. Another snowstorm is expected around the end of this week and beginning of next week. The storm also brought with it unseasonably cold temperatures to states like Texas, Florida, caused chaos at airports with thousands of flights delayed or cancelled. Southwest Airlines, which cancelled more than 15,000 flights in 8 days after what it said was a breakdown in its scheduling system. The operations to gradually return to normal from Friday. The Christmas blizzard turned a restaurant and bar in Hamburg in New York into an ice castle. The owner of Hoak Bar is worried. It's hard to estimate the damage just yet, and for that they will have to wait until the ice melts. The parking lot needs to be rebuilt. It was completely destroyed as a result of the blizzard.
Sometimes it can be a good thing because you get people who just want to get there and see the ice castle and how magical it looks. And so some people, what looks magical for business owners, it's not so magical all the time, you know. It's nerve-wracking.
In Canada, it's a winter wonderland. The lakefront community of Crystal Beach in Fort Erie is covered with ice, from the homes to the cars following the winter storm that swept through much of the province of Ontario. Extreme weather is becoming increasingly more frequent, broadly making extreme weather patterns more frequent and intense. Scientists have been sounding the alarm bells on this for years now.